and welcome to Fallout 3 Part 28. I am actually kind of ecstatic tonight. So the plan is to kill all the slavers, in their little place that they live, Paradise Falls. Basically, I realized I'm never going to do their quests because I don't like them, and I don't want to go and enslave the people because I like those NPCs. And they also have other NPCs trapped with them that we kind of just like forgot about saving ages and ages ago. Like we told them, stay right there, we'll be back, and we never came back. So my plan is to come back and save them via murder, because I think that, that will be a good thing for us to do. So that's going to be the plan, but before we do that, we're going to ping a few different areas as well. And I'm also very, very ecstatic because I got lost in a rabbit hole of zoo attacks this afternoon, which is a terribly fascinating topic, and I barely scratched the surface, but I picked some of my favorites to share with you all, which I can't wait to do. But the best part of it all is the fact that this is very rare. Almost no one dies in my stories this time. Like 2 people die. And for me, on that channel, that's amazing. I mean, last time we were talking about executions, and, well, typically someone always dies at the end of an execution. So anyway, let me stop the music, and I will get the game up and running. I hope everyone is going well tonight. Let me just bring this up. Okay, let's jump right in. Hey Random, how's it going? We're just loading in for some crazy shenanigan fun. Oh gosh, okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll ping a few places first, and then we will do the saving wipeout of that, of Paradise Falls. Hello, Canadian! Almost no one dies, just 2. That's, for me, that's like a new record. That's a really low death rate. Okay, so this is our lovely science room. For anyone who's missed it, we upgraded to science room. Oh, I thought I cleaned all my hands up. Apparently not. I did add
Welcome home, madam.
More meat chunks to Sticky, which, thanks to Drawber, everyone, we have some very interesting things coming in relation to that. So I'm very excited. I didn't get to implement it tonight, but just as an FYI, I have some very interesting plans. The fortunes. I'm glad, Random, that you think so. I'm sorry you're missing sleep, though. But thank you so much for jumping in to see how things go down. So, I have cleaned everything up. We will start by just pinging, I think, Alexandria R. Oh, is that... Hang on. Let's go to the Red Racer Factory. I want to do that. So, the first animal I want to tell you about is a tapir called Melody. Hello, Keegan. How's it going? Do you guys know, what... Oh, no, we're being shot at. Okay. But, do you guys know what a tapir is? They are absolutely adorable. Can I get up to you? I absolutely don't know if I can. Absolutely adorable, sort of like, I guess you could call them pig elephant looking things. They are herbivores. However, Melody in 1998... Oh, there we go. Are you a friend? Did I... Oh, well, you're not a friend now. Well, I'm sorry, sir. I think I may have hit you with a sword and triggered some death. That's alright. If you cut a corpse up into small enough pieces, then nobody knows about your crime, and you can pretend it never happened. Pro tip. Who else are you shooting at? Oh my god, they're everywhere. This is fine. The battle music is still going, so I'm a little bit anxious there. No, okay. So yes, basically, in Melody in 1998, the zookeeper came in to feed her, and Melody was like, you know what? I actually think you're here to steal my baby. So I'm going to tear your arm off right now. And it bit through her arm. It somehow punctured her lungs. I actually don't think we can get to the Red Racer Factory this way. It somehow punctured her lungs and mangled the arm to the point where it was unrecognizable. And all because basically the zookeeper was like, I'm just going to feed it while the new baby is nearby. Which, funnily enough, is not the first time a tapir's done that. It's actually incredible they managed to do it, given the fact that... Yes, set the marker. I thought I... Oh, do I have to go to the metro to do it? Okay. Leave it. So, I guess we will... Oh, there's enemies nearby. What enemies? But yeah, apparently if you have a tapir, don't go near it when it has its, like, younglings around. They go full-on psychotic at you. Unfortunately, Melody did get to live, because sometimes, this is probably the most unfortunate thing about zoo attacks, is they sometimes put the animal down, and I think that's unfair, because like 9 times out of 10, it's usually the human's fault. Oh gosh. Already. I didn't mean to kill that friendly. That friendly, I felt like... Huh. See, I thought this was going to be fairly easy, but maybe I'm completely wrong about pinging that red racer thing. Because now I'm on my little map and now it's going that way. That's so very frustrating. I like how I was like, this will be easy. I can do this. This is very simple navigation. Hey, Nick, how's it going? I could be to New Vegas. So yeah, you guys, I think, are dead set on me getting the New Vegas one. All right. I have absolutely no idea how, because I tried to do the marker thing like you guys have said, and I thought that would ping us through, but I just get the impression that that's not what's going to happen there. I guess I can have a mosey on down in the metro anyway. Might as well.
You have to come up.
Oh, not a problem. Thanks so much for dropping by, Keegan. Have a good sleep or what have you. Oh, good long car ride. Not a problem. But thanks so much for dropping by anyway. Enjoy the rest of your car ride. Oh gosh. So I'm just gonna check out down here, the local map, I guess. Yeah. Okay. We'll go that way. Fine. Down into the abyss. This foolish me thinking that I could easily just go, I can walk to point A to point B. But let me tell you guys about another lovely herbivore that you think would be nice. Have any of you ever heard of Gugu the giant panda? I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly. But here's this amazing giant panda in China, basically, in the Beijing Zoo. And he has had an incident of attacking a lot of people. So what happens is in 2006, a drunk man decided that he wanted to give the panda a hug because, you know, fuzzy panda. So yeah, definitely stay safe, like Barry said. Long drives are obviously quite dangerous the longer you do them due to tiredness and that. Oh, more enemies. And so what happened was the drunk man went to hug Gugu, and Gugu was like, I don't like that, and so bit his leg. Now, he didn't do anything afterwards, he just bit the leg, but kept his jaw shut around it, so the man couldn't escape. So the drunk man was like, fine, I'll bite you back, and tried to bite the panda back. However, that didn't work either, because the panda's fur was so thick, he couldn't get through. Eventually, the zoo officials had to come with a high-powered pressure washer and basically wash him off the panda, because it was not letting go. And then and that guy actually got away very lucky. He had relatively minor injuries for what was to happen. Because the next year, a 16-year-old jumped in because the pandas were being fed. And I bet you guys all know that the best time to go near an animal is when it's feeding. That's when they're like the most calm, right? Nick, you probably know this from Milo. I bet when you feed Milo, he's super chill around food, right? And he lets you touch it and everything. Well, turns out Gugu doesn't like when you touch his food. And he bit this guy's leg so hard in different places that the bone was actually exposed. But again, survived. And then, in the next year, in 2009, so we are in the Red Racer factory now. So this is, okay, let's have a bit of investigation here. In 2009, a guy jumped into the cage again. Now, this is out of all the stories I read, and I read quite a few stories today, this guy is the only one with a passable reason for jumping into an enclosure, and even then, it's still a bit stupid. His son dropped a toy. Oh, Google. His son dropped a toy in it, and so he was like, I'll just retrieve it. And I guess if you have to jump into any animal's cage, you would think a panda would be safe. Oh, maybe you have bobby pins. No, just stupid bottle caps. I want bobby pins, dang it. However, no, Gugu latched onto his leg again, because I guess the moral of the story is if a panda is going to attack you, it's going to go for your legs, apparently. So Gugu went for his legs, and he latched on again like he did the first guy. However, this time, the zoo officials had created a specialized panda jaw opening tool, so they were able to easily pry the man off and did not have to resort to the pressure washer. Which I find it hilarious that somewhere out there, someone had to sit down and have it explained to them, we need you to create a tool specifically to pry open the jaws of a panda bear. Because that's a thing. I have to know it's dangerous. Oh gosh. Jaws of life for pandas. Yeah, pretty much, right? Like, it's just for this one... for people who go near a panda bear. Okay. Why is this hard? I was hoping it wouldn't be so... Yep, nope, we're in. Excellent. Let's grab it all. Okay. So we've got that and we'll keep going. Would you guys go and pet the pandas if you had the option? Because I believe in some Chinese zoos you can actually go in there and pet them. But I personally, after reading all the stories today, feel like it's best to leave them well enough alone. Ooh, actually, I am curious, if you guys had to take a guess of all the animals in the zoo, which animal is most likely... Ooh, okay, there's a Nuka-Cola machine there. Which animal do you think is most likely to actually hurt a zookeeper? Because I was actually surprised. Nope, just there. Oh gosh. And he's turned into the lovely Ash, which is absolutely one of the best effects. Ooh, do you have... You just have regular stuff. I do need to make those Nuka-Cola grenades, but I now have plans for them. But yes, so the most dangerous, like the animal that is most likely to hurt a zookeeper is actually the elephant. And it's not... It's simply because that's the animal that zookeepers let their guard down on the most. I feel a goat would ram you. Goat would be hilarious. There is some lovely footage of goats ramming children in petting zoos. There's like someone sent me a montage the other day, and it was like a minute of just all these different goats in petting zoos ramming small children over. Obviously no one was hurt. It was just quite funny because the goat would just be like boop and the kid would fall over. Gorilla is a really high one as well, Nick. But yeah, so the elephant though, the elephant wins because that's the one that zookeepers are most likely to actually just even be in the cage with. But it gets even a bit more nefarious than that. Apparently in a lot of zoos, there's a rule that if you annoy an elephant, you have to be taken off taking care of the elephants. You're not allowed to take care of them anymore. If an elephant decides it hates you, then you have to go and take care of another animal. And the reason being, that whole saying, oh yes, bobby pins, elephants never forget. Apparently they have waited months and months to get revenge on people. And they're smart enough that they will actually wait for the zookeeper to be alone. So if you tick one off, then Jumbo basically goes, all right, that's cool, mate. I see you there. Yeah, I see you with your friend. Oh, your friend's gone. Oh, okay. Why don't you come over here? You trust me, right? Yeah, you trust me. Haha, now you're squished and on the ground. Let me step on your head. Because that's what they do. They hold you down and they step on your head. Oh, did we find an enemy? How delightful. Getting in the Minecraft, Nick, it's very, very funny. James thought it was going to be a trick question, said the rats, they feed snakes. Rats that they feed the snakes. Oh, Danish is there. Say hello for me, by the way. Oh gosh. Oh no, where is the fighting going on? Dear Lord. Okay, let's take that one out. That would make sense though. I like her thinking, because like the rats would be the ones that were most likely going to bite them type situation. Oh gosh. But yeah, so there is there are very strict rules that you're not meant to go into most enclosures in the zoo without more than one person. But obviously, as happens in most practices, that happens way too much, so they just sort of break the rules. Lots of tricycles, not a lot of red races around here. You've never seen a goat ram someone. Golly, this place is just filled with ghouls, isn't it? Though I guess now we know where all the tricycles were coming from. Oh, that would be the Red Racer, wouldn't it? That's what those would be called. I was like, wow, I thought they were little toy cars, honestly. I'm just letting Forks go. Hello. I guess I'm going to take you out then. You are on your LTV. Oh, cool. Awesome, well then, hello. Coolies. And we've got another machine there. But yeah, no, Nick, if you check it out on YouTube, there's some very funny montages. There's this actually, there was one I saw which was hilarious. This kid saw the goat ram the fence in the petting zoo, and so the kid decided to ram the fence in the petting zoo. And the kid definitely fell over and was very confused as to why the fence hurt it, but not the goat. Wow, fully sized on-screen Talasan. That does sound scary, doesn't it? That's a lot of Talasan, just right up in your face on the big screen. Oh gosh, okay, well, I think we've kind of cleared out. Oh, no, never mind. Here's a glowing demon. Let's just wipe that out as well. But yes, so the big plan is we're going to destroy all the slavers because I don't like the slavers and I think they need to go down. We'll take that. You would be shocked at the number of people who work at a zoo who do very, very silly things. And it's usually because they're oh my gosh, the ghouls just go on forever, don't they? You know, I'm going to change weapons after this. I think I've sliced enough of them. So let us change that out. And we will go with something a bit different. Oh, no. What is that? Is that beeping? I heard beeping. Or am I just going insane? I may be going insane. Okay, that's fine. I'm starting just to hear that beeping absolutely everywhere. What was it? Was it BioShock that had the beeping that sounded exactly like the mines in this? There was a game that we were playing that definitely had it and was absolutely terrifying. Hooray, cigarettes! Hello, Sphinx! How's it going? I have a very, very fun story for, well, I say a very fun story for you, Sphinx, but it's more of a curiosity. It is to do with the wolves. So let me just check everything here. Learn how to jump bridge in Minecraft. It's pretty hard and can be done on Java editions. It can't be done on Java edition. Jump bridge. Oh, nice. Is that like where you're jumping and building the bridge at the same time? Okay. Yeah, but where am I going? I've gotten turned about. So funnily enough, it actually ties in very well, Sphinx, what I've just been talking about, how zookeepers shouldn't go into enclosures alone. So in 1996, oh, actually Canadian, this happened in your home country. In 1996, a woman was working her third shift ever with these wolves in, I think it's called in Ontario, is the place that the zoo was at. And it would be her final shift. She started it and she went into the enclosure all by herself. Now, the next day, people found her body. This is obviously she was attacked by the wolves. However, there was a very interesting curiosity about this. She was completely and utterly naked. So when they investigated, it was very, very clear that the wolves had stripped her of the clothing. They had torn off every shred of it. This included the socks and the shoes. But what wasn't clear was why. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, I like to take the wrapper off when I eat a candy bar, so it would make sense that they took her clothes off. But no, they didn't eat her at all. There was legitimately, like, when they checked her wounds, it was just kill wounds, no, like, damage from eating. And so they were like, what happened? So it's this big mystery about why these wolves, who were super tame and they were always very friendly, I thought there was someone up there, they just flee. They'd never attacked or showed any aggression, but they just had taken this woman out and then taken her clothes off. But they think what happened was that when she was in the enclosure, they think she fell in front of the wolves. So she stumbled and tripped and she scraped herself on a log. And that, they think, is what actually kicked in an instinct in the wolves, where at least one of them was like, oh, I'm meant to attack this now. And just went to basically straight up attack her. Let me do a marker here. Yes, move it. We want to go over there now. Oh, I can just walk that way. Can I? Interesting. So yeah, they think it wasn't even like the wolves were intending to attack her. It was just a pure instinct thing that ran through them. And some theories have said that the reason that they took the clothes off were they think it was perhaps like the wolves' attempts to. It was a bit weird. Like, some of them were like, it was like an attempt to sort of wake her up or something like that. Like, the wolves had seen people removing clothing. It was a bit weird. But yeah, it's pretty much a kind of unknown why they did that extra weird part. You're looking forward to jumping and sprinting. You don't got to click. Oh, just for the bridging there. I hope we're going the right way. Like, I guess we kind of are. See, I guess this is the problem with the pinning these small ones in these areas. They're all sort of... Like, I'm just kind of walking around the edge. We'll get there eventually. We always do. One way or the other. But yeah, that actually, funnily enough, wasn't the first time wolves have, you know, like packs of them have attacked people. And it definitely seems to be a case of it only ever happens when someone goes in alone. And so one zoo got sued over it, and they did change their policy. And that was a running theme with a lot of zoo attacks, was basically the zoo then suddenly updating policy to something that made an awful lot more sense. Oh gosh, okay. Oh, hey, hang on. Didn't I murder you all already? What are you guys... I don't know if they want to attack me or not. That's very confusing. Hello? Why? Okay, yeah, you do want to attack. Oh, you're all doing it. Okay, well, this is very deja vu. I swear to the gods that we were literally here with the buzz stick. We had Jack. I walked in and like that exact same group of people were there, and I attacked them with the chainsaw. I'm certain of it. Oh well. Who is shooting at me? That's very, very rude of you. Hang on. My arrow wants me to go this way. Okay. Oh, there you are. Good chap. Thank you so much for standing still. And let me just heal up real fast. Oh gosh. This 100%. Yes, exactly. Vampires to shapeshift and tool. Was there blood inside her? Sounds similar to a vampire attack. Oh, that would be so weird. Like they're like, and somehow the vampire wolves drained her of all the blood. Yes, so Sphinx, that was the lovely story I found for you. And you're like, I'm never answering one of your questions again. Oh gosh, yeah, those were very glitched NPCs, weren't they? I was like, are you attacking me? Are we just staring at me? What are we doing there? But yes, that was out of all the stories I have, unfortunately, that was one of the ones where someone did die. The other ones, basically, someone usually everyone gets away scot-free. Well, you know, they live with a lifelong horribly mangled limb or something like that. But you know, other than that, scot-free. I think this is the right way. Because okay, yeah, so I do have the marker down there as well, so I can technically use that. Okay, that is fine. Is this is not a door.
No more games.
Crab people. Okay. I wasn't expecting you down here. Though I'm not really sure what I was I don't think I'm ever expecting crab people, if I'm to be honest. No problem, Nick. Oh. I'm kind of like in my head, I'm like, have we been here? I'm guessing we haven't. Though it's me, and I'm possibly one of the most inefficient looters in all of history. So there's a gosh darn good chance that we have been here, and I just didn't loot anything. Oh well, okay. Oh, hello. I remember when you were scary. Now I can just stick my my buzz in your face and you're dead. Goodbye. And we will take you. Oh golly. Yeah, actually, I didn't read, speaking of wolves, though, Sphinx, did you know that, ravens actually make friends with them? And there are ravens that, like, bond with specific wolves, and they work together. It's like a really mutual benefit thing. Ravens will actually scout out and find food for the wolves to, like find out where, like, the deer and stuff are for the wolves to take down. The wolves will take down the stuff, and then they will give let the ravens eat the carrion. But they actually have ravens, will play with the pups. So they'll actually like land on like the pups, like the baby wolves, and they'll like lightly pull on their tail to get their attention, and like they'll play little tag games where the little wolves chase them around. And because ravens can actually recognize faces, they actually recognize individual wolves. It's like a Disney film, but in real life. It's actually really incredible. Oh gosh, okay. But yeah, I had no idea, but they're literally just becoming it. And so they think now that the wolves and ravens are so bonded that even if you took food out of the equation, they'd actually still want to hang out with each other. Because both of them are highly social animals. Oh, excellent! I think we've found some babies. Good. Look at this. Every time we eat crab babies, I feel a little bit better inside because I know we've taken some of their young. And these guys were so horrible when I first encountered them. I have a bit of a grudge against them now. What, sir? Damn, you were taking a lot of hits there. That was hard as all heck. And process the ravens or the first one? I do not blame you for either one. And super interesting, feels right out of the fence. I know, right? It does, doesn't it? Ravens are very, very cool. Unfortunately, you cannot own one in Australia, because I would have totally gotten one when I got my birds, but alas, you cannot. And it would probably be a poor idea to own one anyway inside, since they are meant to be very, very clever. I can just hear this weird slooshing sound. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in some muck. Nope. And Forks has gone on to find something. Alright. I think I might have just led us into a dead-end hatchery. So I'm just cleaning out everything there. And getting very, very irradiated while I do it. Forks, dear, where on earth have you gone? And why have you gone? Oh dear lord, there's so many. I do not think I realized how many eggs there were going to be down here. Okay, well, let's just collect that away. I'm sure it will last me all of like one encounter before I need to use it all for health. And, oh good, we got that. Okay, that's nice. And we'll just grab all of this. Onwards, dear Forks. He's so big. I swear he's growing. Hey Simpson, how is it going? My day is going pretty good. I've spent pretty much all of today looking up zoo attacks, and that means I've spent all of today looking up animals. And that is one of my favorite things. Like, ever since I was a child, animal facts and that have always been, oh, I've got a big book of science, let's read that, have been like one of my favorite things to just look into. I was that weirdo kid at school when everyone would like play for lunch breaks. I'd go to the library because that was where the books were kept with all the animal facts. I was reading a lot of shark attack books back then as well, so I don't know, maybe I was still morbid back then. Oh well. Oh gosh. It's all The Witcher and great other right shit. What? Okay. Okay. Onwards. Oh, more crabs. Fantastic. We'll get that one as well. Okay. Oh gosh. Let's take you down. Fantastical. And Simpson, I think you said you were playing Kingdom Hearts today, weren't you? How is that going? Oh gosh. Come on. And down you go as well. Actually, I did have a question. I guess Danish, but Canadian can answer because he's got the keyboard, I guess, or what have you. How much more Mario? Like, how long do you guys think you have Mario going on for? For anyone who doesn't know, Canadian, Danish, two streamers who I adore and I follow them whenever I can. Unfortunately, I'm often asleep. But the Danish is currently doing her first playthrough of Super Mario, and it's really, really entertaining. But I'm just like, that's a really long game, isn't it? Like, I think that you still have quite a bit of that game left to do. But yeah, it's... Oh gosh. Because there is, like, there's obviously the overarching story for that, but you definitely, I don't know, I feel like you're going through it really fast, but it's hard for me to judge. Oh golly. Please go down, sir. Please go down. Let me, there we go. Okay. And we'll take that back as well. Do I know about Harold Holt? I know about Harold in the game, the tree guy. Oh my, okay, so that buzz stick is completely and utterly gone. Let's get rid of that, and let's go to our favorite weapon of choice, our lovely, lovely Deathclaw. So let's grab that here, and onwards we go. Okay, now, yes, he's gone down. Good. Let's just bust back up and out of here. Come on, Forksy. I don't know if we've gone anywhere. I think we've just done like a terrible... yeah, we wanted to go the other way, I think. That's fine. We've just come and taken out every single crab that exists in this land. Oh, look at him. He's just gone splat. Beautiful. What am I? Probably 2 more streams, depending on how Danish players could be 3 or 4. Hey, as long as it's still fun. I definitely know I've extended the life of many games just by not knowing where I was meant to go in the game. Oh golly. So the Aussie Prime Minister who went missing at the beach. Oh! I think I vaguely remember something about that. You'd think I would know more about Australian stuff. It's funny, I actually don't know that much about specific Australian things. Dang it. All right, I seem to have managed to get myself stuck in basically a horrible little area that goes to nowhere. That sounds exactly like something that I would do. Okay, back through the tunnels we go. Why not? I love tunnels. At least we can follow like the trail of my carnage. Like that's always a good... Oh god, there's multiple levels to this. Of course there are multiple levels to this that I didn't explore. I think that they're all going to be knocked... Nope, they're not. They're not. Okay. Sure. I too love to, Oh, golly. Everything's just starting to look the same in this world. Have I been there? I don't know. I know I'm standing in, rad water, and that's not fantastic, and I should probably pop some stuff for that. So I'll do that now. So I just realized I've been like looming over my mic. I hope that my let me know if I'm peaking a bit too much for you guys. And I can move the mic, but for some reason I seem to be curling over my microphone tonight. I don't know why. Did we... Okay, no. That one was empty, so okay, so we must have... I must have just missed you. Alright, onwards. But, let me tell you guys about another very fun... another very fun little zoo character called Santino, and Santino is a chimp. Anyone big fan of chimpanzees? Oddly enough, monkeys and chimps, I am not a huge fan of. They're a bit too human for me to really dig. But also, chimpanzees make awful pets. So many people want to keep them, but chimpanzees are beyond vicious. If you don't know too much about them, they're actually horrible. And I've read a lot about like their lives and stuff like that, and they do awful things to each other. However, they do have a if you've ever heard of a creature called the bonobo, it looks almost like a chimpanzee, except it has the exact opposite temperament. So a chimpanzee's reaction whenever it sees something is to try and kill or eat something, and a bonobo's reaction is to try and sleep with it. So they have very, very opposite reactions to things. Bonobos are interesting, but chimpanzees are just sort of murder hobos with extra strength. Okay. Well, it is Forks. It is wonderful that people trust us enough. But yeah, because there was the chimpanzee I'm talking about, though, Santino, he's actually in Sweden, and he is a very, very fun case because he hates people with a fiery passion. Okay, I obviously have to go through the metro to get there. I'm not sure how to do that. So that's just going to be a little bit more painful than I think I want to deal with right now. I'm guessing it's sort of the same. If I move the marker here, let me see, move it. No, that one looks like I can just walk it, so I might do that. I might just walk to that one. Can I go to the sedator and reset that thing? And this is a swimming pool named after Harold Holt. Have you heard about the tribal war? Yes, Canadian, I have. The insane things where they will actually, like, they will set traps and stuff for each other. They do insane, like, wars over generations. They eat the fallen of each other's sides as well. You would think, for a species that, like, is digging with cannibalism, you'd think I would like chimpanzees, right? But no, just not my cup of tea. So this guy, Santino in Sweden, he actually has been studied a fair bit because people were very... I'm going to try from over here. People were very, very fascinated by the amazing amount of planning he does. Every single morning that Santino... Dear Lord, how? I'm just looking at the mini-map with the pinging things, and again, I think I have to go through a metro to get there. My God. Is everything going to be like that? And that one, Arlington Cemetery South. I like cemeteries. I can go... I'm going to do that. I'm going to go investigate the cemetery. Am I heading the right direction? I am. And I'm stuck by ruins again. Oh my good lord. This is madness. There is only madness in this place. What about if I go over here? I bet you I've picked... This is basically like the Washington ruins. I've just picked the hardest area in the map for me to possibly want to try... When did I take drugs? How do I keep accidentally doing drugs? I must just be flashing through it super fast and then hitting it and not realizing that that's what I'm doing. I I really don't want to go through the metro. Like, that crab one I just got completely lost in, so I'm trying to avoid it as best I can, which is silly, because all I'm kind of doing is it putting the inevitable off, aren't I? It's just going to be this one stream where at the end of it, I'm just like, I can't navigate anymore. The navigation buttons are forever ruined. And again, we're finding... Oh my good lord. Okay. Same situation. Once again, I'm finding myself in. You want me to go up that way, but I cannot go up that way. Because that is all blocked off. Absolutely brilliant. Okie dokie. That is fine, game. You have it your way. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm just going to ignore that entire section. It can just go away for all I care. Let's go to Little Lamplight, everybody, and we'll go up that way and we'll discover everything here. And yes, Taliesin did decide that that was just too hard for her tonight. We're going to go to Vault 87. That is now where we're going. But yeah, so he goes down to the little moat around his enclosure every day, and this chimpanzee picks specific rocks. And he gets the specific rocks that are good for him to throw. And when people come as crowds, he has little rock piles set up around his enclosure, and he will start throwing rocks at people while glaring at them. And once he's done glaring at, like, when he throws the rocks, he does actually get a couple of them. And what happened was he started to actually develop better tools. So he will start shaping the rocks now, so that they look more like discs, so that he can actually throw them even better, because he's figured out the disc ones are easier to throw. Oh good, these guys aren't attacking me. They don't know about the accidental murder I did before. Hello. And so the zoo officials were kind of like, okay, it's not great that he's attacking people with rocks. How about we neuter him and he'll calm down, right? No. So taking his balls did not help the situation. In fact, it actually made him sneakier. So what he does now is he hides piles of rocks in like either under hay or in hollow logs, and he waits for people to let their guard down. And then once somebody thinks that, oh, look, he's moved away from his stockpile, I don't have to like hold myself protectively, then he will start hurtling the rocks at you. I'm dead. Huh. My glove fell off as well. I don't think I've actually seen the death claw fall off like that. I think it always flies away. Well, I now know that I should heal up, as opposed to just running in full-heartedly. Especially since I have, as you can see, over 100 stim packs now. Oh, that's how I take drugs. Okay. Right, we'll just do that. Away we go. Oh gosh. So yeah, now he gets even more people because people let their guards down. But it's so funny. I feel bad for Santino, because what it means is he's basically... Everyone obviously is coming to see the monkey throw rocks, right? Because if you heard, oh yeah, I know he's a chimp, he's not a monkey, but that's, you know what I mean. If you heard that there was a... It's Rads, isn't it? It's actually Rads killing me. You can't discover Vault 87. If you're tired of the meters, I remember someone saying they wanted to free the slaves. Yes, I definitely am planning on doing that. I might do that now that, so I think Simpsons just pointed out the issue I'm having. I can't go into this vault. But Simpson, it's on my map. You see it's unpinged. Hang on a second. What about if I just do a bunch of Rad-X? Can I do it then? If I have the Rad-X on, because this... Surely there's a way, right? If I want to use 100% PF Rad-Away. What, is there actually stronger Rad-Away? Like, okay, so you go down, and hang on. Oh, I need to put this on hotkeys somehow. Your radiation has decreased. Okay. Rad-Away, Rad-X. All right. So we'll keep doing this. So we're going up. I'm going to touch you. I'm going to touch you so hard. I don't care what you say. I will do all the drugs in the world. You are mine. Okay, come here. I can see you. So no! No! I want it so bad. I'm just contemplating to see if I could actually do it. I know, but it says it's undiscovered. All right, fine. In a fit of rage, I will go to Oasis instead, and I will destroy everyone there. That will make me feel better. I will feel happier after this. Now, where is... Not Oasis. I will go to, I'm not going to murder the tree people. Paradise Falls. Okay. reverse canonical Jefficide happening. Oh my god, Sphinx, thank you. Radiation suit, that would work, wouldn't it? I would have protection. Thank you. Okay, alright. So, I am just putting radiation. Dear Lord, okay. I never think of changing my armor out. That is what we're doing straight after this, because we're here now. So, what I will do is I'll hit a quick save in case this goes hideously wrong for us. But since I never am going to finish the Slaver's quest, because I don't want to slave the people up, and technically there are innocents in there we told we would free, I figure might as well do a good thing and murder everyone. This counts as a good deed. I wonder if it'll give me good karma. I think it should give me good karma. I mean, I'm taking out slavers. And I guess it'll be easier if I loot as I go, won't it? Probably. La 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 la. Hello! And, oh gosh, okay. Grouse is dead. Okay. That's good. Oh no, we failed. Strictly business, everyone. How horrible. Okay. Everyone's being very chill about this. Are you guys... Oh, I guess they're all asleep. Huh. Oh well. That makes things slightly easier for us, I guess. Unless I have not gone into... I haven't been to back to Paradise Falls in ages. Have I? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I missed the door. That would be why. I was like, am I missing something here? Yes. Yes. Severely missing something here. Okay. In we go. There we are. Now they're angry at me. That makes sense. Unfortunately for you all, I now have a force, and I have a lot more drugs and heals and weapons and stuff, so this is not going to end out too well for you guys. And I just don't mean to keep doing the jet. I keep accidentally clicking that. I'm going to be so hardcore addicted to this by the end of it. And we'll just take you out as well. And I might just change up weapons. Critical strike on 40. Oh, they're all NPC names as well. Oh gosh, that's a big hammer, isn't it? And yeah, that is so much damage coming in. Which is understandable. I am taking an entire den of people. Let's go Lincoln's Repeater. I think that will be fine. And we'll take your face. You no longer need that. That was a very nice ding. Okay, I'll just take the entire head. No, Simpson, because I don't want to do the slaver quest, because I don't want to enslave because I like the NPCs that they wanted me to take. I'm just instead being a good person and wiping out this village. Because I feel like that way I can actually free the slaver kids that... Heal, heal, heal. Oh! That's a lovely little suit he has, doesn't he? I think I'll take that. I actually meant to hit tab then and not this. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Let's very quickly get our stim packs back up. And Hammer Guy is coming at us. Sorry. Critical strike on your man. Yeah, we are getting good karma. Oh my gosh, we're going to be like saints after this. People will build a religion to Jeff, which is not a terrifying idea at all. Doing a good... See, it's saying good thing. I'm not particularly interested in slaves, so not my jam, slavery. Okay. And loot the corpse, because, you know, why not? Oh, wait, what was that? Paradise Falls box key? Yes, I don't know what you opened, but I assume it's something. We'll take that as well. And what do you have on you? Oh, you've got nothing of interest. Sir, would you kindly not? I'm trying to loot. Oh, that was a really nice... Now, I was reading on the Discord today, you guys were talking about luck in New Vegas and how it will actually make bullets drift towards people when I miss, and I'm like, ooh, I want to have all the highest luck ever now. That will be so much fun. Oh, gosh. Speaking of luck, though, seriously, so many people have jumped into animal enclosures, and they have by sheer luck, they have survived. Like, there was this woman in a Berlin zoo in 2009, and she saw 4 polar bears swimming in the I'm gonna take, yes, thank you. Let's take Eulogy Jones's suit, and oh, there's still more fighting. She basically saw the 4 polar bears there swimming around, and she was like, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go and swim with them, because that seems like fun. So she just jumped in front of her entire crowd. Oh, hey, the cows. How's it going? Oh, yeah, the kids. Here you go. Be free range. Oh, I should probably save you guys as well. Here you go. Freedom! Praise me. Bring me offerings. You are free now. Hello, squirrel.
Man, what a mess. I already shorted out the fence system so our collars won't blow. I bet they won't even notice. We're getting out of here.
They're pretty dead. They're pretty damn dead. Yeah, Simpson, that was one I definitely knew, but yeah, because like obviously for obvious reasons, it was one of the big controversies when Fallout 3 came out. There was quite a few different things, like the reason all the drugs are basically called like Jet and stuff like that. They were actually named real life drugs, but Australia, funnily enough, threw a big fit about it, and so Fallout actually changed the things. And Japan was like, you can't release that here if you can blow up, because like, quite frankly, that's a bit culturally insensitive for them. Do you know what I mean? Like that was a big deal. So they were like, okay, in your world, we won't be able to blow it up for your game, which like, that's fair. It's kind of, the cows also were a big controversy. Hi Bronson.
Hey, you want to hear a song? See a dance? Just give me some booze, I'll make it happen.
Damn. It doesn't want the collar off. The gate's open, run for it.
Ain't had enough to drink, can't go nowheres.
Oh, are you kidding? If you want to get out, you can have all the booze you want.
Now that sounds like a plan. I'm a run for it.
Okay, these guys don't want freedom, do they?
What? Huh? Me? You're talking to me?
Yes.
Yes? What do you need?
The gate's open, run for it.
Ain't got no use for one. Lost most of my hair a long time ago, you see?
Bread box, oh my good lord. Are you okay? You seem a little out of it.
What? You'll have to speak up.
I said, are you alright?
I don't know where the clinic is.
Oh my god.
They don't let us out of the pens, you know.
The gate's open, run for it.
What? No.
Okay, I'll see you later. I guess he just stays there. How about you?
What do you want? Make it quick, you're blocking my view.
Your view of what? Oh my god, these are so ungrateful. The gate's open.
Now's our chance.
There you go. She got the program. What about you?
I miss my brother.
Miss Jeanette.
This is terrible. Please, you've got to help us.
The gate is open. You've just seen 3 people run, ma'am.
Freedom.
Go for it. Oh. Or... No? Okay, there she is. It's a bit of a slow start. Do you not want freedom? Breadbox? I don't feel right just leaving you here. Oh well, I guess you can be new king of the town. Hello, cow. How's it going? And there is nothing. Oh, hang on. Why would I want to go in here? Force the lock, I guess, just so I can. Nope, it's broken. Now no one can go in there. So yeah, this woman with the 4 polar bears, she saw them there, and she jumped in front of this entire crowd. And the polar bears were basically like, ooh, what's this? Because that was, that was a very unusual thing for, someone to do, and one of them submerged themselves under the water and started biting at her, but she was very lucky because the polar bear was clearly not trying to actually kill her because she got away. They threw ropes into the enclosure and she managed to grab onto it, and they dragged her up and they used a broom to like boop the actual polar bear away, which it was a very hilarious image because I did actually see video footage of it and it was very funny because she got like lightly bitten, but she definitely was. Oh, hello.
You'd better listen.
What are you doing? Hi. Oh no, you're actually shooting me.
There's more where that came from.
Ma'am, you're free. You've got a slaver collar on. I don't understand why you're trying to murder me. But yeah, like, she just legitimately thought it would be fine if she swam with them, which I don't understand why, if you see a wild animal, you would ever think to yourself, hey, I should go touch that. I'm sure it will love it. So that place is cleared out. We went down there, that was cleared out. I guess we'll just, go... I think we've cleared out... Oh, yeah, we'll go to Eulogy's place, but I think we've got most of it. Hey, Sophie! How is it going?
All you need to know.
And 3 Dog is on the radio. Awesome. Is anyone left here? We're clearing out the slavers, Sophie, since I wasn't going to finish the quest, and we've just freed all the children. Oh, good. And we have lockpicks. Ooh, okay. This is a very hard one. Oh, okay. Very close. Very close. So we'll go down here, but... It's actually funny how many people decided they want to touch a polar bear. Very big. So polar bears are like, you guys probably know, they're insanely dangerous. They can actually like snap your neck with like one swipe of their paw. It's not exactly a creature you want to go near. But there was this bear called Binky. I don't know if you guys have ever heard. Oh my god, there's Nuka-Colas back here. There are Nuka-Colas back here. There are so many Nuka-Colas. I should have done this so much sooner. See, everybody, if you don't like someone and you need to clear them out, you should just do it sooner than just, you know, letting them be slavers forever. This is so many. I could have used this so long ago. Dear Lord. Come on, Forks. I need to... Yes. Hello, Forks. You're being very, very helpful right now. Thank you so much. Oh my god, so many there. Yeah, we're actually literally doing good for once in this game. We're getting rid of all the slavers, so now no one need fear. Folk songs can be sung about Jeff now. Oh gosh. But yeah, Binky, this polar bear, in 1975 they found him, and that was in Alaska, and he was actually an orphaned cub when they found him. They tried to find the mother, but alas, it appears that she just she wasn't around anymore. And so they were like, okay, well, we'll take the bear to the nearest zoo, and that was it was actually funny. It was called Anchorage Zoo. It requires a key. Where's the doctor? Where's the doctor? I bet he has the key. Because I had a bunch there, but apparently that wasn't good enough. Oh, here you are. Hi. How are you? He's still friendly. That's funny. Thank you so much. Can I search you? Yes, I can. That does not have the key. I thought that would have the key. Oh well, off we go again. Hey, well, Nick, he could always step out of the way. I mean, at this point, I assume Forks just wants me to touch him with how much he gets in my way. He's just like, yes, human contact, even if it's being aggressively pushed backwards.
Over here!
More slavers. Maybe you guys have the key. I do like the repeater rifle. It's pretty good against like single target. Oh.
Troubling you, my friend?
Let's go. But yeah, so he went to Anchorage Zoo, Binky, and I find it really funny because the comment that was written about this zoo was like, at this point, the only animal of true note was an elephant that the local grocer had won in a competition, and I've earmarked that fact to try and find out more later because I couldn't today, but I am wildly curious as to what kind of competition was offering a live elephant that a grocer could also win. Like, what? I wonder, like, did the grocer do it just as a joke? Was he like, oh yeah, I'll put my, you know, like, was it a raffle? And he's like, I'll buy a raffle ticket for that elephant, thinking he'd never get it, and then he just gets the elephant? It's very good against heads. But yeah, so they took this elephant, so they sent the bear to the zoo, and Binky actually became kind of a local celebrity. And fun fact, they didn't have merch about him yet. Now, the merch thing comes back later, the merchandising of Binky. But a lot of people would say that he loved people, so Binky actually loved having people around. And when the zoo would close, he'd actually cry at the end of the night because, you know, there was nobody around for him to entertain anymore. But as he grew up, he did get a bit more aggressive. So there was this one time he lured a keeper close enough that he like took off 3 of the keeper's fingers. And when he was feeling obstinate with the keepers, what he would do is when they tried to send, oh, party hat, we need that for our sticky. Damn it, give me your party hat. Never mind. When he was basically feeling obstinate, what would happen is the keepers would try to get him to go into his enclosure, and he would go halfway to the exact point he knew that they couldn't close the door on. And then he would sit down, turn around, and just stare at the keepers, daring them to do anything, because the bear knew that there was absolutely nothing that they were going to do. I mean, it's a polar bear; it's going to be able to do whatever it wants. Oh gosh. So, we actually need tin cans, funnily enough, for the Nuka-Cola bombs. Did we not go down here? Hi. Do you have the key? I'm wondering who has the key. I figured someone must have the key. What do you have on you? I don't... Oh, yes, you do have a key. Merc Charmer outfit. I don't think we have that. Let's grab that. I'm gonna have to go back to base to drop some things off, I think. But yeah, so Binky was very smart bear, very famous, and where he really rose to fame though was in 1994, and this is fun because of course it's an Australian. An Australian came to visit him, and this woman was like, huh, I see that you have 2 safety dividers up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump both of these safety dividers. And this isn't like she accidentally slipped near the enclosure. She went out of her way to do this. She jumped 2 of them. Screw it, I'll just take all of them. I went up to the very edge of it, at which point Binky was able to slide a paw through the gate, like the bars, grabbed her leg and tried to drag her in. And she is very, very lucky that the bars were small enough because he could not drag her in further. And they had the zookeepers come and they you know, got the bear off her. However, Binky did get her shoe, and for 3 days afterwards, he would carry the shoe around, and he refused to let it go. It was like his own little personal trophy that he was showing off to everybody. But she was, other than like the injury on her leg, she was fine. And it was at this point that they decided that they wanted to merchandise Binky. So I kid you not, they started to make... so there you go, everyone, just very quickly. We've actually destroyed Paradise Falls, and we've completed the quest of helping the people by via murder. So that's always nice. So yeah, they started to actually make shirts, mugs, and bumper stickers, all for Binky, and it would read something like, bring me another tourist, this one got away.
Give me a second. Keep your...
What a time to monetize that bear. And it actually got international coverage, so people knew about this, and that the picture of the bear with the shoe became really famous. But imagine you live in Alaska, and you're with your friends, and you know about Binky, and you've heard the recent story about how Binky has tried to attack somebody. And now people are merchandising that. So you and your friends get together.
Those ghouls
and
won't be
you guys all get drunk. So you think to yourselves, you've got 2 options. You could just do whatever you normally do when drunk and hang out together. Or you could instead decide to break into the zoo where the aggressive bear is and try and play with it. Do you want to take a guess what this group of teenagers did in Alaska a few weeks after the first bear attack? It was the second option, because sometimes people aren't smart. And so they jumped in, and yes, Binky managed to moor one pretty good. But they got away. The zookeepers did appear, and it was after this incident though that the zoo finally was like, you know what? Maybe we should upgrade. Maybe we should upgrade the security to this bear's enclosure, which I just find it very funny that it took so many people, like it took another group breaking in for them to go, hey, maybe people are going to try do things with this bear, and we'll exit that. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure doing business.
And spent 5 minutes looting, pretty much there. You would buy Binky shoes. Hell yeah, like you would, like the shirt was cool. I would buy the shirt and that. Like, it's neat. I'm just surprised it took, like, that was what they decided to do it on. But let's go up. So yeah, Binky was fine after that. Okay, let's go through here. I do love the name Binky. It's such an adorable name for such a terrifying animal. They hang out with the bear and they order. Speaking of merch, how long until I can buy a shirt that says, "To me, you're just an aggressive med pack"? Would hang out with the bear and the ordered pizza. Huh? Okay, so we've got all that there. Now let us just put our stuff away. Oh, we've actually upgraded to a nice wooden chest. I just realized that was what that is now. So we are going to do a little bit more investigating. Well, I'm glad that got rid of the quest thing. I'm actually kind of almost surprised at... Oh, we still have heaps of that. We can sell it later. That's not a big deal. Okay, so let me hit a quick save. Oh gosh, just over here. No, one of my favorite things I've ever seen, in a documentary, was this old. So, you guys know how there's all those videos these days of basically people filming when they shouldn't be filming, like they're in danger or something like that, and they're taking the time to film, and everyone's like usually with their smartphone or something like that, and it's like, why would you stop to film this like when you're in danger? Like say a rapid fire or something is coming towards them, and they're like, I'm going to film this instead. Move it there. Go. So that is Broadcast Tower KT8. 5XL, Shale Bridge, Abandoned Cart Fort. Okay, this is now where we're going. Let's go this way. Oh. And we're straight into fighting. Excellent. Yeah, this woman. Basically, when they're in danger, this woman I saw, and this was before smartphones were a thing. This was when you had to use like video recorders, like an actual big recorder. And it was this documentary on polar bears, and it showed this woman. It was basically trying to emphasize how dangerous they are, because it was this like village that I think was actually in Alaska, oddly enough, and the videotape starts and you can hear the woman talking on it, and she's basically going, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening, but I've got the camera, this bear, it's just attacking me. And she walks down the hallway to her front door, and there's this polar bear trying to get through her door. It's like actually bashed a hole through it, and its paw is there, and you just see its face staring through this hole. And on camera you hear her say, I should really call the authorities about this. And then she goes off and she calls the authorities, always filming, and like it's just still filming this bear. And it was the most bizarre thing to watch, where this woman is like clearly aware that she is in real danger, but her priority was, let us go get the video camera and record this bear attack. And I don't know why, I was just always like, why? That would have been my last thought would have been, let's go get the video camera. Remove? No. Why are you... What? Oh! Do I have some sort of quest thing over there? What? Rescue from... Meet the children southwest of Paradise Falls. You want me to go back to connect the department there? Investigate. Okay, hang on a sec. Really? Well, I guess I'll go do that real quick. Just otherwise it's going to... Yeah. It's going to probably confuse the heck out of me. Hello.
Hey.
Are you just a wandering doctor? Yeah, that doctor that just wanders around in a suit and nothing ever happens to him. All right, where are these children? Come on, children. Come out. I'm totally friendly and on your side, as always. Oh, golly. Hi, there you are. What's up?
Free!
You are.
Thanks for getting us out of there, Mungo. We're gonna head back home now.
Enjoy the
I'd
wasteland.
think twice about coming back here if I were you.
Well,
These guys aren't going to forget you, you know. Hey!
I feel like everyone that they might. I don't think they're gonna have too much of a memory. You have to kill the slavers to save the kids. Oh, true,
You
but
should come to Little Lamplight sometime, Mungo. You okay after all?
If you ever go to Little Lamplight, I'll tell Mayor that you're okay, and he'll let you in. Okay, Mungo?
I wonder if these two are going to run off. They're just going to stay there. Oh, Sophie, totally no, I didn't have to necessarily do it. It's just that I didn't want to finish their other quest, and I was like, I don't really like that there are slavers around, so, you know, might as well just knock them out. I figured that was, you know, it was a good thing for Jeff to do, and I just earned all that good karma, which means we can do more evil things and still keep Forks around. So it's a nice little trade-off, I felt. This isn't the Jeff way. This is true. Canadian is very, very accurate. That is not the Jeff way. The Jeff way is far, far more brutal. Okay, around the lovely, lovely little bridge. Oh gosh. Let's keep going. But other things that I always find very surprising in the zoos is like the number of animals that actually have broken out in them. So it happens all the time. So there's like this one, oh, what's in here? I don't know, I thought I saw something in. There was this one zoo that basically in 2008, it had, oh gosh, where have we gone now? I've gone completely the opposite array that I want to go. I am not having a very good luck with my navigation today, which sucks for me. Let me just make sure that this is, yeah, I want to be on top of that cliff. Okie dokie. And away we go. But yeah, in basically 2008, there was a zoo that had both a lion and a tiger escape on the exact same day. Different enclosures. Both of them escaped the zoo entirely. So they weren't even just wandering around the zoo. 3 schools in the surrounding area had to go into lockdown because the big cats were heading in that direction. Look for a shack on top of the mountain. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you. Which I'm like, wow. Can you imagine you're at school and they're like, okay, everybody, you have to go into lockdown. And it's like, what's going on? It's like, a big cat might eat you. We're not too sure about that. Which, yeah. But, very funny, because you'd think one thing I have to say I found very, very interesting about reading all the zoo attacks was how often people do just get away with very light injuries. It actually seems like a fatality from an animal attack is not as common as one would have. Oh, hello. One would have maybe presumed. Let's take your head. And you as well. It's funny how, like, Mysterious Stranger, I've noticed, he seems to come in clusters. Like, I seem to get him, like, repeatedly, one after the other, and then I'll go for ages and ages with just not having him at all. Okay. Takes out Fat Man. I know it's just a big cat, but I need XP. Huh. What I've seen from Tiger King seems like it would be a common thing in America. Okay, so this is really crazy Canadian. I actually have this document I found today that I was going through, and it was an American one, and it was like this, it was like the Big Cat Society of America or something like that, and it keeps a record of all the big cat incidences, and this was going on for years, and America has multiple big cat incidences all of the time. It's insane. I was like just reading it, and I was like, oh my god. Specifically, cougars seem to be the big one, like a lot of people keeping them as pets. I was shocked, but one I did grab from that list was in Florida in 2010, and this one highly amused me because it showed something that I think if you were the zookeepers, you'd be very scared about when you thought about it afterwards. What is he shooting at? But basically what happened was a gibbon somehow got loose in the zoo, and it ran into the tiger enclosure. And oh gosh, okay, and there's a centaur with him. And the tiger was like, oh, I'm going to go take that. And so it started to chase the gibbon. Now, the gibbon jumped over the 14-foot fence, which is fine. That would be expected. They have a much more dexterity at that. But what surprised everyone was when the tiger, who had lived in this enclosure for years, also just jumped up over the fence of the enclosure to chase the gibbon. And so for 20 minutes, it was actually out before it could be safely captured. 100 people were shoved into a small, dark barn to try and keep them safe. 4 people got injured, but not severely. And most interestingly enough, the tiger came within 10 feet of a 2-year-old kid, just looked at the kid, like it stopped, looked at the kid looked at the tiger, and the tiger just went, I'm gonna go eat something else, and just wandered away. But yeah, like, if you were the zookeeper, how absolutely terrifying would it be to realize that this tiger could have escaped all along, like at any time it wanted, and it was simply choosing not to. It was just purely that it wanted the gibbon more, that it actually decided to make the jump. Board of Education. Oh no, Sophie, we have Board of Education. Have a look, have a look, have a look. Ta-da! We nabbed that. It's great. Maybe the kid was controlling the tiger. Like, the tiger's like, huh, I sense you. The kid maybe, like Captain Planet, the kid who has the heart power, able to communicate with it. Haha, you have been educated in exploding, sir. Let's take that one as well. And let's go touch the Radio Shack. Oh gosh. Though it is funny how many instances do happen with big cats and that. Especially with tigers. So there was actually a guy in China, and it was in 2014 that he did this. He wanted to be eaten by the tigers. So he actually jumped into the tiger enclosure, and he said to the tigers out loud, he said, please eat me and consume my flesh. The tigers stared at him. One then turned and ran away. The other backed up a couple of steps and just kind of stared at him. And so he was quite dismayed because he was trying to commit suicide by tiger. And so he proceeded to taunt the tiger for 20 minutes in an attempt to get it to attack him. And when I say taunt, it wasn't like he threw things at it or anything. He was just hurling insults at it. So he was verbally trying to, like, oh my gosh, trying to make the tiger attack him. If you guys were to insult a tiger, what kind of insults would you throw at it? Because I was trying to think in my head, what on earth, like, oh, no, not him. What on earth would you even say if you wanted to insult a tiger? I can't think of what I would do to insult the tiger. Like, your stripes are too crooked. What? Do you know what I mean? I know it can't understand me, but if it could, I don't know how, you know, you can't really make your mama jokes at a tiger, I guess. So I have no idea how you aggravate it, but after about 20 minutes, the tiger did get a bit annoyed with him, so it very lightly mauled him, so it didn't even do any severe damage. And then zoo officials did come in after 20 minutes and take him away, and the tiger was like very sort of chill about them taking him out. He seemed more annoyed that the man was in the enclosure. But I was like, hang on, he was in there for 20 minutes. For 20 minutes, this dude was in a tiger enclosure and nobody cared? Like, were they all just waiting to see if the tigers were going to do anything? It was very weird. You'd say, you're no tiger, you're a cat. you would misidentify the tiger. You're like, oh, look at this little kitty. Oh gosh, come on, sir. Be educated in death. I'm trying to educate you, sir. Thank you so much. And let's take you down as well. This dude, yeah. So the tigers were very clearly like, there's something wrong with this dude. This dude is insane. He doesn't want to eat tainted meat. No, understands that this is clearly the actions of a crazy man. And you call yourself a tiger, more like Tigger. Oh my god. Make Tigger comments to it. I like that. Okay, so we've discovered Shale Bridge. Fantastic. Look at this, everyone. We're marking off locations and we're learning at the same time as we brutalize our way across the wasteland. How delightful. Let's go to the abandoned cart fort. Away we go. And there's that evil vault. I just don't understand. Like, surely I must... Yes, radiation suit, radiation suit. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll ping here and then we'll go get the radiation suit. I knew when I was back at Tenpenny then. I was like, I'm absolutely certain that there was something else I was meant to be doing there. Not a problem, Nick. Thanks so much for dropping by. And I'll see you around on the Discord. Maybe we can, at some point, also try the COD Mobile, which is a very interesting game. Very, very different to the shooters that I'm used to. Oh, gosh. You're so boring, I'd prefer to hang out with Eeyore and Rabbit than you. Oh, brutal, Barry. Brutal. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yes, this way. But yeah, there was actually another guy who he was not crazy, but he wanted to try and save the souls of lions. And so he jumped into a lion enclosure, and this was in 2004 in Taiwan. And he ran up to these two lions that were sleeping under a tree, and he screamed at them, "Jesus will save you." Which has to be a baffling thing to have screamed at you, regardless of if you are a big cat or a human. And then when the lions did nothing, he said, he screamed out, "Bite me, lions," because he was thinking that God would protect him and that would help save the lion's soul because they would know not to bite him and that would redeem them in God's eyes. So the lions listened to what he said, and possibly maybe God was on the lion's side and they were like, "Hey, I'm bringing you free lunch. You can attack," because the lions did attack him. Now he did survive, and oh gosh, so he did totally survive it and everything. But authorities asked him about the incident afterwards, and they were like, why did you do this? And he admitted to being extremely high. And this was apparently the awakening moment, the eye-opening awakening moment he needed to stop doing drugs. So I've got a question for you all. If you ever got super high on drugs and one of the consequences was you almost got eaten by a lion, would that make you stop doing drugs forever, or would you just sort of chalk it up to a really bad trip? And oh, you had a frag grenade. Let's take that as well. Oh gosh. Cannon Vault 87 got hit by a nuke. Oh, okay. Is a tunnel system if you want to explore them in the future. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Leo, how's it going? Hopefully it is going good. I saw you were streaming Skyrim, I think. I really wanted to jump in, but I had to do some prep for this. I was like, no, what? I think it's like the last two times you've streamed exactly when I was like in the middle of having to do something. I was like, but no. Oh gosh. We are just pinging things on the map. So you think Shale Bridge is a tunnel system? Because of course it is. Why would it not be a tunnel system? I have definitely come down the dumbest way I possibly could, haven't I? Let's turn back around. Oh my gosh, this is possibly the worst exploration that Jeff has ever done. I'm just taking us to like loose ends everywhere and we're constantly being attacked. Oh well, it's a delightful romp through the countryside. Oh gosh, let's keep going up. What else do we have going on over here? Probably not leaving the house. If I'm that high, I'm probably not leaving the house. I know Canadian, right? Ooh, you've got Skyrim mods. I'll be interested to see that. Have you done like the crazy mods like Fallout where you've got like hundreds and hundreds on it, or? Hang on. Abandoned carport. So it is showing that I want to go down there. Surely I don't want to go down there. It just doesn't feel like I want to go down there. Oh golly. Why? Oh, I'm being attacked. Hello. Aren't you a delightful little creature? Let's take you out. Oh gosh. No, speaking of drugs, funnily enough, I do have a zoo-related fact for that as well. So basically, oh gosh, yes, you're going down. So in 2010, in Austria, this guy decided that he wanted to grow weed, and he was a zookeeper. And he thought to himself, you know what I'll do is the best place I can hide this is in plain... I did not mean to click that. Is to hide this in plain sight. And so he went to the rhinoceros exhibit and he actually planted like 30 pot plants in there. Ah, I've discovered it. Excellent. Oh, I get it. The car. Yep. And he had this operation running for years where he would just grow weed with the rhinos who no one was going to investigate. He was the main zookeeper. So absolutely nobody else was going in there because these are rhinos. These are... anyone with half a mind knows you don't just go and play with the rhinos. So it was perfectly safe. And the only reason this came to light was simply the fact that a local user basically got busted, and to try and do a plea deal, he gave up where the source of all the weed was coming from. And so this police force had to go to this Austrian zoo and basically go, can we search your rhino exhibit? We think it's hiding weed. But yeah, if you guys were zookeepers at a zoo and you had access to every single animal, which enclosure would you pick to hide your drug stash in? Which animal would you like to guard it? Rhino was a pretty good one. So you were 283, holding yourself back with the mods this time. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's so many. Ooh, okay, please tell me, Leo, because I know that there's a Thomas the Tank Engine mod for Skyrim. Please tell me you got that one. It turns the dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine, and I've seen clips of it, and it just makes me laugh every single time. I adore it. It's so funny. Because you'll see in this Skyrim thing, you're like, the opening scene when the dragon is meant to be coming down, you just see this engine in the background going, and it's the most haunting, like, toot toot sound as it comes. It's absolutely adorable. So let me go back to Tenpenny Tower then. We're going to grab the rad suit, and hopefully that will actually allow us to go and touch Vault 87, because it's going to do my head in if that's the one area on my map I never have like fully pinged, and simply because of my radiation. All right,
knock it
off we go. Away we go. It's so good. Oh, the Thomas one tends to crash the game immediately? Damn. Because I actually haven't played Skyrim. I've just seen a lot of clips from it. And I was like, I wonder if when I play it, I'll just mod it. So you know, I do have Thomases, but... okay. So I know that we have a radiation suit here. I always have radiation suits. Like, I have so many things. If I don't, I'll be very, very sad. Where is it? No, don't tell me we don't have a radiation suit. How is that possible? Huh. We've got a winterized power armor, but I don't think that's going to help, is it? That's 25. Damn it! I cannot believe we don't have a radiation suit. That makes no sense. We touch stuff, like... I've taken out so many people with suits like that, and I know I've stared at them. Oh, that's so upsetting. I was so certain that we would have one, everybody. But looking from that, we do not. Macho Man Randy Savage. You used to... Oh my gosh, Leo, I didn't know that was an option. That's insane. Okay, well, I guess Vault 87's off the table, and we can all just keep an eye out for, we can keep an eye out for when we do actually see a radiation suit, and then I will come for that thing. And I will most definitely touch that vault. But we'll continue on our lovely journey for now, I guess. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, though, Leo, now that you're here, Drawbar, he watches the VODs, and that he sometimes catches me live as well, which is awesome. But he has made a suggestion for me that it's not quite a mod, but basically it's something very exciting that I can't wait to do for this. And I can't say more because it'll spoil it, but I'm very, very excited about it. Oh golly. And down you go, down. And he, so Drob has been helping me with that, and I'm very excited. Oh, well, I guess actually, you know, the really good thing is our hand collection gets to be a bit bigger today, doesn't it? So that's brilliant. Because we hadn't been running into a lot of the Deathclaws for a while. I like how I've stopped to open an ammo box as Forks is on fire and he's fighting a Deathclaw. Like, could this possibly be the worst companion timing ever? I feel so bad for him as, like, I'm his companion. This is meant to be a very easy lock, and I am failing it super hard. There we go. Oh, good, ducking cover. Hang on, haven't we... I swear we've taken this stuff before. Oh, good, we haven't actually had a power fist for a while. That would be brilliant to put on. Let me switch up the items. And a fisting we shall go. Right. Oh, you've got a hand. I want that hand. Let's take that. Have you tried the guns in Skyrim? We can buy one from a vendor. Oh, okay, Simpson. Awesome. I think I do know a clothing vendor as well, so that will be good. I'm pretty sure that is also the armor that we're wearing. So thank you for the tip there. Fun and weird at the same time because you hold gun. Okay, so let me have a quick look. Yes, a Prail is what I want. Yes. Good. And now we're a little bit better here. Oh, do you have a hand? Excellent. I'm wondering how many hands I'm going to end up with at the end of this. Because the thing is, I've not really had to build another Deathclaw gauntlet because I can just repair the one I currently have. So it's not been a major deal. I want to go up to that tower. Okie dokie. Off we go. Or not. There's a Deathclaw cave. We can probably head around the long way, I guess. I like how they put these things in the most complicated areas. You're down to snipe some trolls. Oh gosh. Let's keep going around here. Yes. Up the hill we go. Just some light mountain climbing. Why not? There it is. I can see our target, everyone. We're closing in. I am just wondering how long it's going to take me to ping everything, because I was trying to figure out how many streams I actually have left of Fallout, and I don't, because I thought it was going to be like about 25. That's obviously not the case. And just for my planning purpose, I've been trying to figure it out. But if you look at like the map, like we've just pinged there's still so much, like we're getting there, but there still feels like there's so much unexplored, and I'm very worried about like, say, this, because I feel like this is just going to be chaos. But I'll probably also ping a bunch of stuff at once, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, you've got a dog companion. Oh, how
I was
nice.
on my way to Megaton to do some trading
when
I heard somebody blew the place right off the map.
Yep.
Jesus.
No idea who would do that.
Nope.
No idea whatsoever. Look how many caps we have, everyone. We are rich. That is like a legitimate, almost a first. Do you have anything for sale?
Take a look.
No, not what I want. Okay, never mind, lady. Bye.
Later.
Okay, so she's gone there. I guess we'll go to the campground. Why not? This way? No, this way. So there was actually a just the sniping pro depending on how you play. Okay, so let me tell you about what has got to be one of the biggest gaffes in trying to save someone from an animal at a zoo that has happened. And I mean gaffes in that it did not go according to plan at all. So there was this woman who was like a director of fundraising for the zoo, and what would happen is she would often have these big parties at night at the zoo, and people would come and she would woo them by like having them come and see the tigers, and they would feed the tigers and stuff like that. And obviously that worked for a lot of people. A lot of people were like, yeah, take my money, I support the zoo, I get to feed tigers, it's cool. And on this particular night, this lady had the nice dinner. Oh, look at the death claws, look at our hand trophies, look at them. Just creep. They are so adorable. I just love them. They're so cute. I wish I could have a plushy Deathclaw. That would be the best. I feel bad killing them, but I want their hands. Little cuties. But yeah, so this lady was taking everybody to the back for her gala, and she was like, time to see the tigers, everyone. And what happened on this particular night, somebody had not closed one of the tiger pens. So as she's... Oh! Someone's on me. Hi! Let's go. As she's entered the little area, this tiger's walked out of its pen. And obviously... Oh, I love that paralyzing palm. That is so funny. Oh, now I've got two friends. That's not so good for me. And Forks doesn't seem to want to be helping. That's a bit of a concern, everybody. That's okay. Oh, I'm going to be punching you in the face. Oh, we've got two. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, no, I think he just fell over. Let me make sure we get one, and then we will get the other, because it's going to go quite dangerous. Yeah, I said that the marker, because there's a compass you have at the bottom like that. Yes, so I have been using that Simpson occasionally, and so... Oh, no. I looked away at the long time. I should have won that. It's quite a nice death pose, though. I look quite peaceful, doesn't he? Like, Jeff is just chilling. Okay, so I know I need to go that way now anyway. Have I actually? Yes, I have set the marker for that area. Boop. And... no kneecaps. So this woman basically... she's face to face with this tiger. Several of her guests are like, oh my god. One of them bolts. The tiger goes forward and it grabs the lady. It drags the lady down and it's like biting her around like her shoulder. And so guards come in to try and help with the situation. They grab their guns, they take aim and they shoot. They miss the tiger, but they don't miss hitting something entirely. They hit the woman. So she gets hit twice. Now she survived this. But one bullet went through and fractured her pelvis. Like just, well, it didn't even fracture, it shattered it. So it completely destroyed her pelvis. Oh my gosh, and an albino one. Oh my gosh. And the other one went through and basically like went through her skull, like just near the top type thing. She did survive. But straight after the gunshots came out, the tiger let go of her and went back into its cage. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just going to go back into my cage now. And so they were able to get the lady and she got medical help and she was fine, but she did quit her job very shortly after. She decided she no longer wanted to be at the zoo, which I'm like, I can't blame you for that. Okay, the fist is not so good against the scorpion. Let's use our sword. Oh, down we go. Bullet to the top of the skull. Yep. Don't Jeff in chat. I know. I shouldn't Jeff in chat. It's like the biggest issue I have. But yeah, it was crazy. But I'm like, oh my god, what? Talk about making a situation worse. Like, I guess the question is like, would the tiger have let her go or not? Oh golly. Apparently that's like one of the biggest dangers with big cats in the zoo is you have to keep clear of those bars because they love just sticking a paw out and trying to drag you through the bars. Oh, no, I'm just shooting. I'm just stabbing that for fun at this point. Let's grab that. But yeah, like a wild survival story that she managed to make it through. And it's the thing is like that they did more damage to her than the tiger did. Which is crazy. Oh gosh. And we found a new area, I guess. What's in this little hovel? Stimpaks, Rad X. A nice little thing that the Deathclaws were guarding. Oh gosh. Oh, Forks, can I get out? Thank you. Okay. Nice of him to let me out there. There must be a lot of Fallout 3 merchandise, right? Like, I'm just thinking, if I wanted to get a plushie Deathclaw, I probably could actually find one, couldn't I? Like, surely you would think, now that I'm considering it. Oh, gosh. Though, if you guys could have a figurine of any of the creatures that are hidden in this world, which one would you pick? Would anyone want a giant rad, like a rad roach one? I doubt it, but I have been surprised before. Maybe some people like super into the rad roaches. Oh gosh. Okay, so that's just a nice little area here. I do know that you can get, you know, the tunnel snakes jacket? You can buy one of them for your dog. I found out, which I find absolutely adorable. And it's actually official merch. Like, that's not fan merch, it's official merch that you can buy from Bethesda. From like their actual website. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so tempted. Except for the fact that my dog, well no, my dog likes jackets actually. He likes vests. Because he's a very tiny dog and he gets very cold, so he likes to have little jackets. Like little vests. Here's another scorpion. Here we go, and we'll take you out as well. You'd buy a forks. Etsy also exists if that merch doesn't. No, that's true. Etsy seems to have absolutely everything on it. A forks body pillow. You reckon, Sophie, that might actually be official merch? I kind of wouldn't be surprised if that was. It would be absolutely hilarious. That must exist. Oh. I know what I'm Googling after this stream, and I know I'm probably going to regret Googling it, but now I really need to know if that actually exists. Thank you, Barry. I now can't get that image out of my head, and I just need to know. Onwards. Look at him. It was... Oh, gosh. Okay, over here. Onwards. It's going to be like, again, like New Vegas, I guess, it's meant to have quite a similar feel to this, but it'll be kind of strange when I do finish this game and I don't come back. I've now spent so much time in this actual game. Oh gosh. Oh, you're going down there. Oh gosh. You want one too, Sophie? Just body pillows all around. There you go. Barry, if I do merch, I'll do a Forks body pillow merch. No, I'm joking. I would get sued. So this is definitely not the way up. I bet you Etsy would have it. Okay, continuing around there. I just wish I could jump up on top of it. I bet you I've taken the absolute longest way possible around here. Though, that has randomly reminded me of another wonderful zoo story I have for you all. I have gone the direct opposite way that I had to for that. It's Thomas the Raccoon, who is from Moscow. And I think you guys will really dig Thomas the Raccoon. Because he is an interesting one. Hello, what do you do?
Hey. Oh, hey there.
A robot stuck in a diagnostic loop. Curious.
Hey, you really know robots, huh?
I
Great
didn't know
to meet
I did,
another
but okay.
mechanic.
Oh.
I stumbled across this model a while ago. I just can't seem to fix it.
Huh. Repair. It's probably just a problem in a subroutine somewhere. No sweat.
Great. Just between us mechanics, try some Mentats before you tackle that robot. They really clear your head. I know they're addictive, but hey, that's just the sort of risk professionals like us take, right?
Oh my
Here,
gosh, okay.
I've got a few. There's no sense in trying to fix this
Thank
heap
you.
of junk.
Hi. Rewire and diagnostic system. You know what, actually... yes, let's do that. You reset the sector inside the robot. It should behave normally now. Oh,
Damn
okay.
it.
Hi.
House is gone. Please contact your local planning authority to construct a new residence.
Is that...
Hey, what happened with the robot?
He's right there. Your robot's working fine now.
Thanks. Nice to meet a fellow mechanic.
Here's my... Okay, that was one of the strangest side missions I've ever done. I literally just had to turn to the left and be like... Boop. It feels the exact same engine as it feels exactly the same. The main difference is it's more RPG focused. Okay. Different devs made it. Oh, okay. So it would just be a little bit more in like that. So it would feel a little bit more role-play. Yeah, the Mentis does make sense. I just found that so strange. That was the entire side quest was, hey, can you do some drugs and repair my robot for me? Like, not complaining. I'll take free stuff anyway. And I got 2 energy power cells as a reward. I'm like, all right, I guess. Call that a reward. I guess we'll head to Mason-Dixon salvage. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, off we go. This way. I'm really loving this sword tonight, aren't I? Normally I have my my Deathclaw out by now, but apparently I'm just all about the blade tonight. But yeah, so Thomas in Moscow, the zoo basically lent him out to an advertisement agency. And when Thomas came back, he was not the same, and they actually ended up suing the ad agency. And when I say he wasn't the same, the raccoon now would just sit in the corner of like his enclosure, sulking, unless a woman came in. If a woman came in, then he would get extremely excited and jump on her and try and basically grab her boobies. But what had happened is the ad agency had effectively made Thomas into a boob man, and he was extremely upset when he didn't get the chance. What the ads had basically been is they needed Thomas to want to play with a bra and also sit on like a woman's chest, and a lot of it had a woman holding the raccoon in like this area. And so to make Thomas okay with all of that, what they ended up doing was they would basically put a lot of treats on the women and stuff like that. So the raccoon would associate her chest with basically like a good time and treats. And so Thomas was just like super into that now. He was basically like, for him, if he saw a woman, he was like, I know if I go to her, I'm going to have a good time. And when they give him back to the zoo, he still had that mentality. And so the zoo sued because they're like, you've ruined our raccoon. And in the actual lawsuit, they said that by having portrayed raccoons this way, they besmudged the good name of raccoons everywhere, which is absolutely funny to me that is what they claimed, the good name of raccoons, you know, because before this I definitely had high values of raccoons, you know, the rubbish pandas as people call them. Oh gosh, this way. Okay. See, Jeffy, careful. I'm about the blade. I could definitely see Jeff being that. Jeff would definitely be very cringe, I imagine. And I would love it. More ninja to the rescue. Okay, so we're just gonna ping up this area now. Oh gosh. What is around here? Oh, Forks is going off, and we're attacking a tower. Oh, this is actually inhabited. Cool. A lot of the areas we've pinged tonight have been a little bit on the dull side. You know what I mean? They've just kind of been pretty standard fare, which is fine. Like, obviously, I guess we've seen all the really exciting places in prior ones. But again, this game always does surprise me. So, oh gosh, no, too many people. That's too many. Please, one at a time. I do not like it when we do multiples. Oh, what a good view that was of the barbed wire fence. Oh no, I'm hurting now. Oh, and I'm not helping my case by backing into that. Oh, please don't hit me with the hammer. I do not like when it is hammer time. You know, I haven't actually checked what our karma is recently. I really should check that out. Oh gosh. I don't know if my sword probably... No, we didn't repair it, so it should be back in working nick. Oh my golly. Oh, please stop tonguing me. Oh my god, that thing is just there licking me. It's not nice. Okay, you need to stop that. Oh, those things are so disgusting. Look at them. Bad. Very, very bad. I wonder who came up with the art concept for it. Like, I wonder if the tentacles were initially there or if they were after. Like, someone drew a centaur and then someone came up and they were like, it needs mouth tentacles. Like, I'm very curious about that. Could you die, sir? Please, you've watched everyone else die. Give up on your lease for life. Hooray! Just a heck of a lot of damage to us. Make the raccoon a pervert. Yes, that is exactly what they did. They made the raccoon a pervert. Hey GT, how's it going? Be gonna piece you up. Oh wait, oh gosh. Okay, to be fair, that's definitely starting at first. It's a scorpion. Oh golly, we took out I did take out the slavers, so I would argue that Jeff has in fact done a very, very good thing. Oh, this is just body parts everywhere there. That's okay. Oh, a med pack. Do you have? No, you do not have the bobby pins. We are so still out of bobby pins. Oh golly. Oh gosh. Let's keep going there. Hello, Mr. Don't Give. How are you going? Hope you're having a good time. Oh, look, we found a person. Look, GT. Look how nice we're being. Ta-da! You cannot help wait. Oh, we're in combat. Really?
Come over here! Help!
No, we're still in combat. Okay, never mind. We'll do a good thing in a moment. Let us just take out more of the native wildlife, I guess. Oh, you're Argy! Hey, Argy! How's it going? Obviously, I did not pick up on the name change there. Oh, golly. So we'll take that out. We've just been killing slavers and, to, you know, free the wasteland. I hope that was all of the things that we're doing. For fun or for profit. Oh, gosh. Here. Come here, buddy. No, untie him.
Oh, there was no call for that.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, shoot. I didn't... Did I still get the good karma for that, everyone? Or... I didn't mean to do that. I got a little bit happy with my left clicking then. Okay. Moving on. I didn't be okay. Moving on. Where will we go to next? I can't believe that just happened. Hey GT, look at me be a good person. Stabs the innocent. I don't think I actually checked out these shacks, did I? Hang on. I've confounded myself now. Open refrigerator. Well, I guess the survivor, if this was his place, he doesn't need anything anymore, does he? Out we go. And we'll follow our... Where is our marker? Our marker is here. And I did set it to the... Yes, I did. Okay. Away we go. Ooh, I should probably definitely heal up. I suspect I'll accident... Oh, we've got another one of those. Oh, we've got a bunch of stuff. When did I... Sometimes I just forget that there's a scroll up option. Read that. Read... We started with almost 100 stim packs. Oh my good lord. Hey Titan, how's it going? Oh, I'm Murky Man as well. What's up? Are you playing the game from Steam? Yes, this one is Murky. This is from Steam. So it has many crashes. It is quite a lot of fun. A couple names are... Yes, that is fun. Like, so you've both got the same thing. So Mr. and Mrs. there. That must be fun when you guys jump in on the same stream and just confuse the heck out of people. Oh gosh. I'm pretending to be a highlight with this sword. There can only be one. There can only be one savior. Oh no, please don't send the rocket. Look, I've got a sword. This is a bit unfair. You've got a big gun. Oh, I want to go in there. Never mind. Okay, murder first, then investigation. Oh, everyone's jumping off the bridge. What are you all, trolls hiding under the bridge? Oh, I thought that was a Huh. I looked away and I didn't see where she went and I just discovered the bottom of the bridge. Oh, golly. Okay, so let's go on through there. No. All right. Interesting. What have we got in here? I feel like I was here before, wasn't I? Huh. But, like, we just pinged a location. I'm so confused. So, tonight, everyone, has basically been us exploring different locations. And this just... There's been a fair bit of... Honestly, I've actually ended up having a fair bit of deja vu. There was this one incident where we loaded in, and it was the exact same replica where I'm just killing people, which I'm sure were the same NPCs with a chainsaw. It's been a bit of an odd one. Oh, gosh. Okay. Through here we go, then. But... Speaking of, since the raccoons reminded me of naughty things that animals like to do, actually, funnily enough, I'm like, how do you cure a raccoon of being addicted to boobs? Because obviously they could get the raccoon addicted to boobs, but how do you actually stop it being addicted to them? Like, what, do you just assert, yeah, like, I was trying to think of that, like, how do you untrain the raccoon? A bit of a difficulty there. Oh, hey, one of the... This always makes me nervous when I see these. Why are you here? I don't normally see this. What are you doing? What is this a good thing? I'm going to go say hello. And I'm going to quick save. Oh, gosh. You're having a problem downloading yours, Murky Man. Is it just not opening, or... because yeah, there's a few things you actually, I had a lot of issues with it as well, so there were actually a few things I had to do. Barry, would you be able to, because I know you'll probably be able to like type out the technical things, if you're having the issue like where it's not opening because of the Windows things, Murky. Oh gosh. Okay, so that was just a random encounter. Oh, no, don't hit forks. There are a few things you can do to make sure it works. It will still crash though, but you know, and re-downloading it. That Sophie, it's actually something. It's something else, because what it was they used to, like, Windows used to have like this Windows Live thing, and so Fallout wants to use specifically that to run, and you have to basically bypass it. Like, for example, you can have it like launched straight from your desktop instead of Steam, so you can move where the files are. It's not downloading at all. That's interesting. That's very, very strange. Turns out the trolls were dead bodies all along. I just read that, Titan. That's funny. It turns out the trolls were dead bodies. All right, so we're following our lovely little arrow. Okay, golly. Nice little village down here. Maybe I'll Mr. Bean my way through a bunch of traps again. That was very funny. I rewatched that yesterday, and I did just sort of wander through a bunch of traps unknowingly, didn't I? You have found a new area. Fantastic. I wonder what is in here. Ruins? Oh gosh! Little hand collections over there. Not a lot. So this is just kind of a ruined area, isn't it? But yes, so the other naughty zoo animals was basically, I'm not sure how much you guys know about donkeys, but there were these two donkeys that they basically bond for life, and there were these donkeys that really, really liked each other. Not really much around here, is there? And in 2014, what happened was some mothers were at the zoo and they realized that these two donkeys were mating almost all of the time. In front of the children, can you believe? And that shocked and appalled the mothers who had taken their children to the zoo to be around wild animals. And so they petitioned the zoo to separate the donkeys, so that the donkeys would no longer, you know, scar children for life. And unfortunately, the women, like the mothers, were successful in doing this. And I say unfortunately, because the donkeys actually bond. They are emotionally attached to each other. And so it was actually very bad for the donkeys to be separated. So this sparked another group of people to basically get like 7,000 people to sign a petition to return the donkeys back to each other so that they could get their freak on. And that petition won, and the donkeys were eventually reunited with each other. But I'm just kind of like, who goes to a zoo and gets mad about the animals being animals? Like, that's just what they do. Oh gosh. It is strange when you get people doing that. Exactly, the donkeys just wanted privacy, they didn't get it, and then they got separated. So very, very unfair for the donkeys. Oh, this guy's just coming to it. Oh, we just randomly discovered a new place as well. Right, kerfuffling around works, I guess. And we'll just take your rad roach meat. Oh golly, we have marked off so many areas. And we'll keep moving on down there. Neato. I think the biggest issue is honestly going to be when we're in Washington. And I might just change up the items a bit as well. Let's do a different... you know what? I am feeling the buzz. It's a good sound. Honestly, it's one of my favorite sounds. So I really like chainsaws in games. Out of all melee things, do you guys have like a preference for melee weapons? Like, so taking out guns, are you guys kind of like, oh, like, do you guys like chainsaws? Do you like swords? Are you guys kind of more hammer? Because I am always, if I get the chance to get a chainsaw, I will always take one. And one of my favorite ones is in Gears of War. Locked very hard. Hang on. Oh my god, I almost got that. No, no, no. Oh, it's so close. No! And now we're out of bobby pins. Okay. Shoot. So what is this? What is this actually on my gosh dang map? Roosevelt Academy. Oh, I want to get in there. I want to get in there so bad. Let me in. Oh, we're so close. What a lock tease. What a lock tease. Okay, fine. I will come back to you. Hang on. That is called Roosevelt Academy. I'm writing that down. Roosevelt Academy. I'm coming back for you, Roosevelt Academy. You will be mine. All right, well, we'll continue onwards then. But yes, in Gears of War, the best thing is you have a gun that has a chainsaw attached to it. It's literally attached to it, and it's just the most brilliant thing in the world, because you go up to the enemies and your chainsaw goes brrr, and enemy goes skah, and you go hooray over and over again. And that's basically Gears of War, is those three actions just repeated over and over again, which is absolutely awesome. It's one of the reasons it's one of my favorite game series. So you're going to lurk to get off. No problem. Thank you so much for dropping by, Leo. Super awesome to see ya. Enjoy the lurk. Scythe if you can get them. Yes, scythes are, I like scythes because they're so very, very different. It's a shame in D&D that they've got terrible stats. But you don't see scythes too often in video games, do you? Like, it feels like that's something that just doesn't get put into a lot of them. Come here. Oh golly. And Toby, you're into, oh gosh, trying to chat and Jeff at the same time. They slice the enemies. I do agree with you, Toby. That's always a very nice feeling, like when you just get a nice clean decapitation. And Random, you're into axes. Axes are I find them interesting because you get sort of I like axes, but they can go wildly wrong or wildly right, because they tend to like make them very slow for me. And so you like, for someone who misses a lot of the time, it can be utter chaos. But with the right thing, actually, if you ever played the game Chivalry, the axe in that is amazing. That was one of my favorite times that I've used an axe. It was amazing in Chivalry. So was the Swisinger, I think it was called. Oh golly. Otherwise, carbon rifles are my go-to. Carbon rifles? Okay, so this is a mass relay station. I feel like there must be a way in. Oh, there is. Jolly good. Excellent. That's fantastic. Actually, speaking of axes, did you guys know about the mysterious Axeman who, like, in the early 1900s actually was around America? And he is one of the earliest serial killers that people reported, and very, very little is known about him. But his signature thing, yes, Mysterious Stranger, was he would actually turn up to people's houses and he would use their axe against, like, to murder the entire family. So he would always use their specific axe and leave it there, and he was infamous. It's like an insane body count, but he would take out entire families in one night, and for no reason. He would just ride the rails, so anyone who lived near a rail was a possible victim to him, because he would just roll into town, find a random house, destroy the inhabitants, and then get back on the rail and then just go. But always had to use an axe. And apparently at the time, some people started either keeping their axes like, oh, this is why we're going off. Either like they just start keeping their axes inside as opposed to outside, because you didn't want to like signal that you had it. Oh golly. Okay, and I think we picked up a book then as well. Yes, that's Axeman of New Orleans. That was another guy. That was a totally different one as well. Crazy how many Axemen there are, isn't there? Like that was a very, very popular weapon back in the day. Oh golly, who's over there? I think that's just a wandering person, so that's perfectly fine. Okay. So, by gosh, we've definitely pinged a lot of... You know what, I do want to hit there, so, because that will be knocking off that section. I like how initially I was like, we're going to do this entire other section. Spends like 20 minutes just getting lost, and it's like, we're not doing this section anymore, guys. But that just means I'm going to have to do it next time. Like, I don't know why, you know, I've just put off the inevitable. Yes, since most people owned axes, it was yeah, Titan. It was very, because like you had to have an axe back there for like firewood, so it was a very convenient way to do it. But he would do very bizarre things as well with the bodies, as in like he would often have them like he would like arrange them and he would have them covered up. And it was just like very odd things that like at the time people were like, this is so terrifying. And I would be so freaked out to live near a train line and hear that that was what was happening. Oh golly, especially back then when the idea of murder was a far more shocking concept, whereas like today, you know, murder happens unfortunately quite a lot. Oh golly, I say as I've like murdered every single person in this game. Oh gosh. And I think we're almost at the rail station now. Am I? Yeah, I'm heading the right way. Okay, I don't need kneecaps. This is all fine. No, this is not fine. That was too far of a drop, everybody. Oh gosh, okay. I honestly thought I was going to be able to make that. Huh. Well, I've learnt my lesson. That was too high of a place. I should have known that wouldn't no. That was only two deaths from the fun facts that I had. This is deaths in another location. So let's go up there. So we'll... Oh, hang on. No. Remove it. So here, yes, and stop that. Leave it. I want... Yes, there we go. Okay. Unfortunately, it just happens that death seems to come up a lot. It's one of those curiosities of life. Though I guess I should mention the big thing that actually started. So the whole I think some of you may have missed it, but most of the stream has not been about death. Most of the stream has been about animal attacks, which have not resulted in deaths. And that actually all got kicked off because I heard about this story of this woman in 2012 who did the dumbest thing I could ever think that you could do. So imagine you guys are at the zoo with a 2-year-old child. And you've decided to go see the African wild dogs, or you guys may know them as painted dogs. If you're not sure what those are, basically think of, a lot of people think they're hyenas. They're not hyenas. They're sort of visually comparable a little bit. But just think big, wild, aggressive dogs. And there was a pack of 11 of them. And she's at, like this person's at a display. So imagine you're at a display with a 2-year-old child and you think to yourself, you know what? I want to give the 2-year-old child a better view of the African wild dogs. And so you pick the child up. Now there's a 4-foot petition. Do you lift the child up so that the child is now over the 4-foot petition? Or are you sensible and never lift the goddamn child up in the first place? Because if you've gone with option B, then you're a smart person and you can possibly be trusted with the child. This lady did not do that. She in fact lifted the kid up and unfortunately, well, we've pinged it now, so that's something. Unfortunately, she dropped the child into the enclosure, and that went exactly how you imagined that went, which was very, very unfortunate. Let's go here. But I just, like, and that's kicked off my whole animal thing, because I was like, it just, to me, it would never ever occur to me to do something like that. Oh, these are just log entries. Oh, no, I didn't mean to, there we go. Absolute madness. Your mum was attacked by a wombat, Titan. What on earth was she doing near the wombat to get attacked? I have heard that they're crazy aggressive. Like when they want to be, they can really go for it, can't they? Oh, so it was like wanting to go home and like she was accidentally very inconveniently placed. Yep, that definitely sounds like it. Yeah, Canadian, anything in Australia, if it exists in Australia, it's not good. Is the best way to think about it. It will attempt to kill you at some point. There's very, like, even, you know, the platypuses, the males can actually put venom in you. Because of course they can. As adorable as platypuses are, they're also very dangerous. And wombats are like tiny little tanks. Well, you live there. Yes, I live here, so it checks out. It's like... At first you think it's fine, but then you pay a bit more attention to it and things take a much darker turn, is how you can basically sum it up. But yeah, because wombats, Titan, they're like tiny little tanks, basically. I think I read somewhere that some of them actually, like they can take quite a lot of hits, and they're quite hard if they come for you. Yes, we're coming here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Though I still find it crazy that... Because, like, obviously everyone has heard the dingoes ate your baby thing. Like, the dingoes ate my baby thing that happened in Australia. And that's not the first time a dingo has eaten a baby. But it all basically happens on one island. All of these dingo attacks are basically in this one place. And I just always think to myself, stop going to Dingo Island. Just stop taking small children to the island. It's not hard. Like, once you've heard a dingo ate a baby there once, don't keep providing what seems to be their favorite snack and they'll stop eating babies. I mean, it's not like babies are spawning on Dingo Island. Someone is bringing them there. And when I was actually reading about it, even the waters around that area are horrible. So I'm like, why would any... Oh, good, meat bags, meat bags, meat bags. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm just like, why would anyone want to go to this island? I don't understand. Sirs, we are doing meat bag looting. Excuse me. Then she sued... yes, Simpson, she did sue the zoo. The African wild dog, she actually sued the zoo because she said that they had not done enough to stop the incident. And it's kind of like, if you're going out of your way to break it, it's sort of like the lady, the Australian lady who jumped the two pillars to get to the polar bear. It's like, if you are jumping the safety stuff, what else can we do? It's absolutely insane. Like, I never in my life would look at a situation where it said, you know, this is dangerous, please don't go here, and think to myself, I should go here. Like, outside of video game rules, I just wouldn't do it. Oh, golly. Sir, please. Do you know what? I don't think I've even used the laser gun this entire time. That's very rare. It looks like I was trying to use the force then, like, because I was so far away from him with my laser stick. Oh, not my laser stick. Oh. Stupid question. Is there a mod in Fallout where I could have a lightsaber? Because that would be absolutely darling if I could have that. I would never let it go. And let's take that. Oh, question. So if anyone here, like, I know Titan, you're definitely a Star Wars fan, and I know Barry is, but if anyone else here is a Star Wars fan, question, if you had a lightsaber, what color lightsaber would you have? And is it because you're attached to, like, a specific Jedi, or just because you're attached at or Sith? Or is it because you're just attached to the color? Untie her, hands are away from keyboard, no accidental slashing.
Thank you.
You're free.
Whoever you are, thank you.
No one dies.
Things they talked about doing to me. Look, I don't have anything to offer you except
Sometimes
these
this gets so
supplies.
dark.
I don't know why they didn't take it.
Dingoes like raccoons, they'll eat anything. Yes, Ruby, I'm fairly certain that that's their favorite food. So, Barry, you would just go orange because best color? No, you'll need it more than I.
You're right. It's dangerous out here. I have to go before more...
Okay, bye. Look at that good karma we have. I would totally go purple because of Mara Jade. Because I still maintain she is the best character. And if Disney do not resurrect her in the new EU, I'm going to be so mad. Best character ever created in Star Wars, and she deserves better than to just be erased. Agatha. Oh, I know. Okay. Agatha's house. We want to go there. Let's... No. Leave it. And travel to Scrapyard. Okay. And that's Agatha's house. We want to go there. Okay. So we'll go to Agatha's. Orbist. Are you a yellow stuff one, like the Templar Sentinels? Bastia Shan? Yep. Fair enough. So you'd go with that one? Bastia Shan? Fair enough. Okay. Though I think Barry, so Tana, this is funny. Barry's less into the Jedi and the Sith and everything, and he's way more into the Imperials. So I'm pretty sure if Barry could have anything from Star Wars, it would just to have the Imperials. He would just be like, can we just have them? I just want to be one of them. Oh my gosh. Chains will go brrr. And let's take all of that. Not a problem, Sophie. See you later. Now that you have said that I have looked at the time, it is actually quite late. The Empire did nothing wrong. Lies. Okay. I might, if Agatha's house really is here, I'll ping Agatha's house and I'll probably call it. I can't believe the time, actually. This has sort of flown away from me. Oh gosh, I got so lost in things. Out of curiosity though, from the fun animal facts I've said tonight, did any of you guys have a favorite at all from them? I'm a bit partial to Thomas the raccoon. He's a jolly lot of fun, but I also really like Binky. Where is Agatha's house? This way. But yeah, Sophie, have a good sleep, man. I've tried 3 times, but my laptop could never run it. Oh, that sucks, Titan. It's, if you ever get the chance, totally recommend it. SWTOR is amazing. I lost so much time in that game. The stories are some of the best I've ever read. Am I atop Agatha's house? What on earth is going on here? That is very... Is Agatha's house in the rubble? What is going on here? So Agatha's house, yep. There are people running there. I haven't accidentally blown up Agatha's house or something, have I? Like, wow, Fox is having a bit of an issue, isn't he? What's going on there? Hang on a second. Let's take out our sword. Oh, there you go. The moment I rock up to try and get a fight. Oh, you crossed with her to get to the house. Minus the rock throwing chimp. Nice. Yeah, totally. If you get like a good PC, it's so worth it. Oh, so there's like a bridge I'm supposed to go to get there. Right. That's an interesting one, because I'm not seeing where there would be a bridge to anything in this area. Very, very odd. Well, that's fine. Look, honestly, looking at the time, I will look up what I'm supposed to do there to get to Agatha's house, because that's very, very weird. So we'll take us back to Tenpenny. How very odd. Okay. And we'll just go in, but...
Give me a second.
Come on, let me go through. Okie doke. In we go. Awesome. I'll just hit the save. Oh, actually, hang on. I will take us back to the room and I'll deposit the meat because I do want to show you guys. For anyone who has not seen how the Sticky collection is going, I love showing Sticky off. It's one of my proudest things I've been doing. Here an interesting fact. Okay, so you know the idea that the moon is made out of cheese, right?
I am touched by your support.
Oh, thank you, Green Crack, so much for the follow. That's super appreciated. So the moon is made out of cheese. It's actually that whole saying, if you've ever wondered why that's even a thing, it's effectively a way, it used to be a way of effectively calling somebody an idiot. So what would happen is in these old proverbs, there would be either a man or often it would be a wolf or something like that, depending on who it is. And the man would usually be like a village idiot, and they would see the moon reflected in water, and another character in the story would tell them, oh yeah, the moon is, like for example, I'll tell it the way that the wolf one goes. It makes a little bit more sense. Basically, the idea is the wolf saw the moon reflected in the water when he was chasing a rabbit. He'd just caught the rabbit, and the moon's reflection had caught his eye before he dealt the death blow. And when he questioned what that thing was in the water, the rabbit tricked him by explaining that it was actually cheese stuck at the bottom of the lake, and that he should actually eat the cheese instead of the rabbit, because the cheese was much, much more tastier and more filling than this silly rabbit. And he shouldn't eat the rabbit now because he would fill up. And so the wolf agreed and started to drink the water to get to the cheese. And the rabbit insisted that he just had to keep drinking the water, and he would definitely get the cheese. So the wolf kept doing that until he exploded. And so the idea is basically the moon is made of cheese, is this idea that it's this moon reflection is this cheese thing, and it's meant to be that you're an idiot if you believe it. So the wolf was an idiot for believing it and eating himself to death. But yes, so that's the interesting fact of, if you ever want to know where the saying of the moon is made of cheese, it comes from all these, there's like several proverbs like it, but it used to be back in the day a big sort of story that was going around, and it's kind of just a way of saying that somebody's an idiot. So yes, I like that one. But yeah. Damn, these points don't go to waste. Cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm taking that as you enjoyed that fact. It's one of my favorite little ones. But what I will be doing there, I'm pretty sure I just hit save. Let's double check. It's me. I often miss things like that.
It's good to see you alive and...
Cool. So we'll do that. So I will basically be sort of calling it there, because this is usually when I do You Believe in the Moon Rune. No, that's true. Ronan is right. Actually, many people think that the moon is a conspiracy theory. People think that the moon is fake and is in fact actually hollow. And some people think that Nazis live inside the moon. I know that there was a film based off that, but that film is actually based off a very popular conspiracy theory that the moon is not real and is in fact actually hollow and is a very big space station. Actually, that might be something I do next. I might do conspiracy theories on, actually, the next stream, anyway, the next stream that I'll be doing it, so I am wrapping it up here. Just want to say, thank you to everyone who has jumped in and chatted and listened to me babble about animal attacks from zoos. I like having you all hostage and pretending that you're enthralled with my stories, but I'm fairly sure most of you are like Canadians sitting there quietly in horror. But either way, I have a good time and I hope you are as well. And again, super appreciate when you guys come and join in. And thank you again to anyone who lurked and stuff like that as well. That's super awesome. And to the people who do watch my VODs and stuff afterwards, especially the people who like go onto my YouTube and like leave little comments and that. I super appreciate that. That's like so much fun to see. If you guys want to catch me again at any point, I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. It's Sunday where I am now, so I'll be streaming again this Tuesday. I'll be streaming at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. If you just want to check my about page, it actually will translate the time into whatever time you are, so you'll know where I am. But yeah, the next stream I'm doing is actually going to be the end of Battlefield 1 campaign. So I believe we're going to Gallipoli and we're dealing with Lawrence of Arabia. Two really interesting things that happened in World War I was obviously Gallipoli, awful attack. It's the Australian one, and Lawrence as well is just a fascinating one. So prepare for a lot of World War I facts there. That's going to be quite a lot of fun. But if you want to see my next Fallout one, that's on Thursday. Because I'll be doing that to try and go through all of that. And I may do conspiracy theories for Thursday's one. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, if you guys feel anyway about it now, I'm just reading. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat there. But yes, I just really hope that the rest of you all have a fantastic rest of your time zone, wherever you are. And hopefully I'll catch you around, or if not, I'll see you in the Discord. See yous.